Hi, this is Roger. Thanks for dropping by. It's an anniversary today. It's 5 years since I created my channel. Now, in those days, I only created the channel so that I could leave comments on other people's videos. I had no plans on making videos in those days. If you go back 5 years, I think my first video ever was in January 2016. So and that that was a very tentative affair. It was difficult. I joined in and started, with the comments and things, and found the channels that I liked, and dug into YouTube and got well, I won't say addicted, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. It's all orchids, and I didn't have anywhere near as many orchids in those days, but I had some, I can't even remember at what point I converted this conservatory and got the plants out here. Probably before then, but I've lost track of when that happened, and I've got no way of going back and finding out either. Anyway, yeah, so an anniversary. My channel was created 5 years ago today, and talking about addictive, some will be very pleased to hear that I finished messing about with the Nest cams as far as my YouTube channel is concerned. You've got the links to the ones I'm watching, and a bit of information on those, and how to sort of look at them and all that sort of stuff. You can go away and do what you like with that information. It's entirely up to you, including completely ignoring it if it's not your thing. So I'm not going to be doing anything about those anymore. You can go away and, as I say, do your own thing. But be warned, they can become addictive. Because they're live, and it's nature, so it's totally unpredictable what's going to happen next, you keep wanting to go and check. And it can become a bit, like I say, a bit addictive, and you suddenly find your chores are slacking, which is the position I find myself in today. Although my excuse is not necessarily watching them, but helping you people find out about them and filming the thing I did this morning, all that sort of stuff. But it suddenly dawned on me, I went to get water out to water my pots, thinking I've still got my mounts to water as well, and I haven't got enough water. And then I thought, now, hang on, it's been hot for the last few days. I wonder how the header tank for Hurricane Hector's doing. And that did not have a lot of water left in it. So I've had to put some water in there from, the jug, the filter jug, which means it's still got some calcium in it, which I'd rather not, but it's better than running out. So I've got behind in my chores. So go steady. They can become addictive. Like many new things that we start, if you see what I mean. So I won't be filming anything to do with those anymore. A word about the Dracuvalia down here, because I filmed that whenever it was, yesterday or the day before, and Lynn got on to me, because Lynn gave me this division and said that's as far open as it ever gets, because of what's gone into it. It's got Dracula Vampira in it, which is a hang straight down one. You've got to get underneath it to look at it, and it's big. And it's almost black, and it's also got the Masdevallia Veitchiana in it, which is an upright one, and that's where most of the colour's coming from, I suspect, because Vampira, like I say, is almost black. Veitchiana's a gorgeous colour, lovely orange. Anyway, so that's as far open as it ever gets, but at least it grows out the top of the plant. That will be the Masdevallia in it, not the Dracula, which is good. I've got a feeling I might have another spike coming. Not sure. I'm not going to look close at the moment. I really do need to get on with stuff. But yeah, so that's as good as that one gets as far as opening is concerned. What else was there? Oh yeah, my Dialalia, the first bloom on the other spike, is opening now. You can see the difference in the colours straight away. This bloom's starting to go. I'm not quite sure it is. But it's the fact that the two petals have crept forward and separated from the sepals themselves. That's normally a sign of a bloom going, but then it's been like that a while. But anyway, the new one's just opened. The colours are a lot brighter, an awful lot brighter. So yes, yeah, I'm well pleased with that, and apparently it's fragrant. I'll let you know. And this little one's looking good now. The third bloom has opened. This has been a reasonable performer for a while now, and I love the colours. I'd never want to be without that one now. Yeah, so I'm not filming as such today. I was just going to say, what's that yellow in the middle of Hercoglossum? It's called Lindley dumping its blooms from up on high. But yeah, it's a nice anniversary to think back on. 5 years ago I joined in the YouTube orchid madness and started leaving comments on other people's channels and things. And it got me interested enough to think I might want to go at this. And then you stop and think, well, I haven't got a camera. I had a DSLR that doesn't do videos, so I thought, well, I'm going to have to get a camera then. So we've then got to do a lot of research, working out what sort of thing I want, how good does it need to be, how much do I want to spend, and all that sort of stuff. And then you get the camera, and then you do some filming, and you're all excited, and you get them on the computer. And that's not what YouTube videos look like. So there's some processing I need to fiddle with. Oh God, I'm going to need some software, aren't I? Then we have to do all the research to find out what there is, how much it costs, is it easy to use, difficult to use, and and I ended up getting some software that was on a really special offer, and I got it incredibly cheap from what I should have paid for it. It was a Christmas offer from Amazon. Anyway, I got it loaded, all excited and everything, and fired it up, and I just sat there staring at it thinking, I don't know what to do. How do I make it work? And I spent quite a long time trying to make it work. And then the light bulb comes on, doesn't it? And you go, duh! There'll be a YouTube video telling you how to do it, won't there? And I suddenly found loads of tutorials, as there always is. And I got the software up and running relatively quickly. And then tentatively, as I said, I think it was January 2016, I posted my first ever video. I don't think it had any talkies in it. It was a silent movie, black and white. All jerky, with lots of policemen running around. But yeah, so it was just some pictures of some blooms and some music, I think. So I'd worked out how to get some music on there by then. And then it all went downhill after that, and it became, a regular event that I just treat it as part of my daily life now. I'm going to do a video virtually every day. That's how it's been for some time, and it's how it will continue. And occasionally you get more than one, and some days you don't get any. On that subject, today should be Q's and A's, questions and answers. There aren't many, and because I'm so behind in my chores, I'm certainly not doing a session like that today. I may do it tomorrow if I catch up. If not, I will save it for next week when there might be a few more, because I've only got a few at the moment. You know me, I can spin them out, but it would be better to have lots of quick ones. See, now the fans are coming on, that's because I've got the kit turned off. So I'll end this here. I hope you enjoy the Nest cams, for those of you who are interested in that sort of thing, but take care. You'll find yourself missing out on all the sort of things you should be doing, because you need to know what's going on the screen, what's happening now, and they can become obsessive, so don't go mad. You find your other half come home from work and got no food. Anyway, I'll see you next time. And yeah, for those of you who remember those early days when I started posting videos, if you were there then and you are still here now, that is absolutely brilliant. That's staying power for you. Even if you're a relatively new joiner, thanks for being here. Even if you've only found me in the last couple of weeks, thanks for being here. I hope you stay. Yeah, so yeah, it's been a pleasure for me to be a channel owner and produce the videos, and I hope people have got something out of it. I sort of go along the lines of practicalities. If people weren't getting anything they enjoyed out of it, they wouldn't still be here, would they? Anyway, thanks for sticking around, and what I need to do now is I've just gone past the 9,000 subscribers, which is not that important to me, but when I get to 10, it will be important to me, because YouTube will grab hold of my channel and start pushing it harder in the search results and things like that. So yeah, my channel will grow an awful lot faster once I get to that 10. Looking at my daily rate of increase as an average, and how many days I'm going to need to get between 9,000 and 10,000, I reckon it'll be around Christmas time, so it might be a nice Christmas present. But that 10,000 is quite important. It's the next milestone as far as YouTube is concerned. And we'll see how we go. Thanks for dropping by. See you next time. Enjoy your nest cams, but go steady. They can tie your time up. Bye for now.